Good afternoon, sir. This is Guy Pisset, Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Fresh News. So thank you so much for your time. First of all, may I know your name and your position?
Yes, my name is Kevin Nouwen. I'm Professor of International Relations at Panyasastra University. I originally come from the United States, but I've been living in Cambodia for 15 years.
I am really interested in your topic. May I know, and I want you to sum up your presentation. Can I?
Sure. So our conference today is on culture, innovation, and peace. So my topic tried to bridge the two concepts of innovation and culture in relation to peace. So I looked at, it's an academic paper. It's based on research looking at how have studies approached the role of culture in promoting peace, which is rather expansive in the academic field. There's a lot of work that's been done on that. And I also looked at how is innovation contributing to peace. However, what I approached differently was the idea that innovation is not just technology, right? So it's about new practices, new ways of doing things, new ideas. And I tried to emphasize that in my presentation.
I also heard you raise about the TikTok. So as an American citizen, do you think USA will ban TikTok?
No, I don't. Simply based on what Trump has said recently in the news. Right? I think there's a lot of desire to ban TikTok in Washington, but some of this desire arose because what they found was a lot of negative videos and news about Israel that was being disseminated via TikTok. Right? So that compounded the already existing tension, which is related to access to data by the Chinese government, right, which is a concern in Washington. However, there are a huge number of young Americans who are using TikTok, right? The younger generation, 25 and under, they use TikTok a lot. A lot of people making videos to make money on TikTok. So the impact of banning TikTok would be pretty big. And I think there's other interested tech companies like Facebook, like Google, who are worried about what kind of precedent is set when you put in place a ban, because then other countries might begin to ban them, right? So there's some industry pressure there as well. But with Trump, things are personalist, right? People refer to Trump as transactional. And so what Trump has said in the news when they asked him if he's going to ban TikTok is that he probably doesn't want to ban it because he's very popular with the young people on TikTok. So Trump is kind of like, if you like me, I like you, and that's so people on TikTok like me, so I like TikTok.
Thank you for your good answer. So, okay, back to the conference. What are your ideas to use high tech to make peace?
Okay, well, as I said, excuse me, you can edit that. As I said in my talk, I don't see anything inherent about technology that lends itself to peace, right? This is for two reasons. One, empirically, historically, we've seen that technology is used very frequently for violence. It provides a tool for violence. And secondly, the fastest developing area of technology is technology with military applications, right? It's really driving technological innovation in a lot of ways, except for maybe GPTs, which are a little bit different because there's not a lot of military application. So how can we use technology to generate peace? Through shared use of technology, right, we can interact with each other, we can increase dialogue spaces, and we can recognize shared practices that we have in common through the use of technology. But everything is going to depend on regulation and on the political will of governments to put in place regulatory frameworks which promote the peaceful use of technology rather than using technology for violence and conflict, right? So in the end, technology is not going to drive peace, right? It's going to be political will that puts in place a regulatory framework which enables technology to contribute to peace.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Have a good